Oh, okay. It works when I put it on. Okay, so, um, this is a different side of my place. Before, I was around the other way, and I had, you could see all my Christmas stuff, but now it's turned around the other way. So here's the deal. I feel like an absolute fool. I tried to make something happen, and I couldn't make it happen. The more I try, I really want to make this happen just because my word, and I don't know if I probably expressed it in my other videos, about keeping my word and about you know, doing what I say I'm going to do. But honestly, the more I try, the more I look like a fool. Because now I have to remake flight plans and redo, babysitting plans. And I'm asking Riley again if this time is good for him and all this stuff. And it's just not getting an answer. And I can understand why. Because this is just like getting ridiculous now. So we just came from church, and we saw Andrea, our friend. She's back. She is a very interesting person. A very interesting neighbor, I'll put it that way. Extremely interesting. So she's had some guy living at her house, because she's living at some other guy's house. I told you she was very interesting. And she's got this guy multiple times, with girls in her apartment, and she asked him not to do that because she doesn't want certain types of paraphernalia in her apartment. And so just as we're coming from church, we see her, she's flustered, she's doing what she usually does, which is be pretty upset about things. And this guy, and there's a girl there, at the apartment. So that's what we came home from. It's about 9:30. Okay. I was story of my life today. Okay, I'll give you that. So I'm running up and down everywhere, following this person who supposedly has this abnormal psychology textbook that I need. This person seems impossible to me. Like, usually I contact the person once, they contact me once, okay, meet me here, I say okay, and we meet at that place, and we exchange a book, and we don't have to talk the next day, and 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 the next day. Like I had to talk to this person. So much so, I was wondering, are they some sort of murderer, or why do they continually renew this book exchanging relationship by canceling all the time and saying, oh, there's somebody else who wants it, and then hooking me in, and then giving me the cold shoulder basically by pushing me away because they're not showing up at the times that we arrange. And just back and forth today, we're supposed to meet at 12 o'clock. Oh, no, not 12 o'clock. Then we're supposed to meet at 5 o'clock. Oh, no, not 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. And then I give up on the whole thing, and I'm just going to take my shower now and just go on with the rest of my day. And then she calls me because I was desperate for the book. I sent my number. Because I can't start my course, basically, until, and I'm going to be behind if I don't get that textbook. So then she calls me, and she's like, it's just like 15 past 5, quarter past, and she is like, oh, I'm gonna be there in about 25 minutes. So where are you gonna be? You just sent me an email saying that you cannot be there for 6 o'clock. You're going to be 30 minutes late. So that's why I canceled it. Oh, well, I can be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm like, okay, turn off the shower, get my clothes back on, run outside. Oh, did I tell you that, you know, Toronto is the new Antarctica? It's like freezing outside, okay? It's like, formerly Toronto, you know, Antarctica. Welcome to Antarctica, formerly known as Toronto. It's freezing. It's a long, hard winter, and this girl has me running up and down in this place. So, and I'm already peeved because I can't go take a flight to where I want to go. And I planned it out so perfectly. Divine was going to get to spend some quality time with his aunt. She was excited about making his lunches for a couple days, and you know, him being in their house. And my uncle's a very affluent man. He was the principal of colleges on the campus that I'm on right now. And I just thought it would be an enriching experience for him to have a couple days at their house and just see how organized they are compared to, you know, my life. They currently have a civic engineer living there, which is my cousin, and you know, he would be in really good company. But the flight didn't go through. So, you know, I don't know what to say. Is that God saying no? Just forget it? I guess so, but I can't forget it. When I try to just do something else, it's like nagging me. Like I can't get that task out of my mind. Do you ever put a task in your to-do list and you can't just scratch it off and just be like, oh, just forget that? You're just like, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. That's exactly what's happening to me right now. So, you know, and plus, too, this has taken up almost 3 weeks of my brain. I have not been able to think. I haven't been able to be myself, to breathe. This has taken up all of my spiritual energy. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm faking because all I'm thinking about is getting to this place. I haven't even been on Facebook or anything like that because basically I'm forcing myself to go on Facebook. If I have to go, it's just to communicate about this thing. And now it is all for naught. It's just like pure wasted energy, space, and time. Well, that sucks, you know, and I'm trying to move on. I want to just take my shower, do the rest of the things on my to-do list, but it's like, I just can't get over this thing. I just want to do this thing. I just really want to do it. And have you ever wanted to do something so bad that it feels like a need, even though it's not a need? So, you know, I gotta get over this fight, or I gotta win the lottery and be able to take the most expensive flight ever. Or I gotta settle for flying later on. And honestly, I don't want to do that because I want to just fly now, get it out of my system, then get to work. I don't want to work and then backtrack, get a new job, and then backtrack and have to tell them, oh, I'm going to be leaving on such and such a date. That's not progressive for me. That's backtracking, and I don't even know what the environment is going to be like. Like, am I going to have such a great child minding situation? Are the people at my destination going to be able to receive me? All of these different things. It's been a nightmare. Total, absolute nightmare. I don't know how people book flights. I have never appreciated it as much as I should have. I thought that it was easy. It's easy if you have money. And it's easy if, you know, you have special deals. You know somebody who knows somebody or who has deals. But, wow, travel is expensive. Like, I don't know how people do it. I really don't. But that, you know, those are the facts. That's not what I was relying on. I was thinking, you know, everything has got put into place, just waiting on that ticket now to go through. You know, my logic is obviously God is going to make it come through. Or going to do something. Well, because Mackenzie prayed that great prayer too, I was just like so full of faith. I was like, oh my goodness, God has got to hear that. Like, that was just amazing for Mackenzie. And she really just belted it out, like right in the middle of the public library. She didn't even care. And it was just awesome. So, I guess Pastor and everybody's going to have to deal with me being miserable for the next few days, because if I don't go on this trip, you know, I don't want to prophesy or whatever, but right now, the way that I'm feeling is like somebody killed my dog, and I'm going to be in a really horrible mood. I can't even think properly. I have Divine's birthday party to do tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to happen. It just sounds like a whole bunch of confusion to me. I feel like I can't do it. I can't do Divine's birthday party tomorrow. I can't do anything. I don't want to do anything. And everybody's excited, and they're like, you know, even some adults too, and I'm just like, go away. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with anybody. So this is really affecting me negatively, because I look like an idiot, an absolute and utter idiot. And I should be used to it by now, but it's like Rob Ford. It's like, how stupid can you look? Like, when you think it just can't look stupider, it just gets even dumber and even more ridiculous. And I feel like if I can't even plan, you know, a stupid plane ticket and put things together, like, what can I do? What is so abnormal about me that I cannot do this? Like, why isn't it working? I feel like this is a personal attack on my mental stability and my abilities. I feel like confused because I swore that God was going to bring something to pass that would allow my flight, but that's, I don't see it so far. I still have, you know, tomorrow to see somebody come by and drop a suitcase full of money into my lap tomorrow while I'm on the subway, and that will solve all my problems and be a miracle. Be the miracle that I was waiting for. Yeah. The tickets that I've seen were just really cheap, and I didn't think that they were actually this expensive. And now I know. And I opened my mouth, and I said I was going somewhere, and now I look like an idiot. So, I have lots of readings to do, and I'm going to do it because I can't sleep. This is just really bothering me. So, you know, I wish I had a horse I could gallop there. Or something. I just wish there was a way. I hate this giving up thing, but sometimes you have to just wait to see what God will do. When Moses was right at the cliff, when they thought, oh my gosh, let's go back, let's give up, that right at the end of their ability came in what only God could do, which was part the Red Sea. So if God can part the Red Sea for me here, that would be awesome. So let's see what God will do. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for listening to my dilemma. Oh, did I finish telling you the book story? I don't even know. No. Oh. We just told them that it feels like marching. Oh, it feels like that. Sorry. So I was chasing around this person for this book, wondering what is their steez, like what are they trying to do, pulling me in, pulling me out into this relationship. I'm like, I don't even have a boyfriend, and I have this person playing head games with me constantly. Come to find out, it's the wrong book. It's some sociology book. I ran down there, interrupted my shower, interrupted making plans to run down there for nada. Oh my gosh. Oh. So there comes a point sometimes where you just want a beating. It just hurts so much inside. You just want someone to beat out the pain out of you, because it's just to physicalize what you are feeling. So yeah, that was it, and this is a double long movie video. For what reason? I don't know. You know, I think I'll find my thing, my subject. What will I blog on, you know? But for now, just as is, and we'll see what comes of it. Yeah, so have a good night, peeps.